All right, we're going to do the FMS screening today. If you feel any pain during any of the movements, please let me know. So I'll have you hold on to this. So stand with your feet shoulder width apart and hold on to the dowel rod with both hands. Now place that on top of your head. Now make sure that that's at 90 degrees. All right, so go ahead and press that directly above your head with elbows straight. Now what you're going to do is go into a squat position while keeping your heels down and in your torso and upright and keeping the dowel rod directly above your head. Whenever you're ready. All right, keeping the dowel rod directly above your head. In one smooth, controlled motion. All right, I'm going to have you step onto the kit for me. Put your heels on the back of it and put feet shoulder width apart again. Now put your dowel rod back in starting position. Press that up, elbow straight. So now do the same thing, keep your dowel rod directly above your head and heels down. All right, so now we're going to do the hurdle step. Do you care if I palpate your leg really quick? It's fine. All right, I'll let you hold on to this for me. So go step directly up to the kit with your toes touching and feet together. Now put the dowel rod back in position above your head. Now go ahead and lower it right behind your head. Now what you're going to do is you're going to take your right foot, touch your heel to the side, and then bring it back over the bungee, keeping your hip, your ankle, and your knee in line. Whenever you're ready. Keeping your hip, ankle, and knee aligned, and touching the board. One more time, keeping everything aligned. All right, you're going to do the same thing on the other side with the left foot. Make sure your toes starting touching the board, and you're going to make sure you're keeping everything aligned. Keep your hip, knee, and ankle aligned, looking straight ahead. All right, one more time. Just set this back up for you. Now I'm going to have you step onto the board for me. So put your left foot at the 0 and your right heel on the 15.5. There you go. So now you're going to put the dowel rod directly behind you, putting your left hand in the curve of your neck and the right hand in the curve of your back. Now keeping these 3 points of contact, you're going to touch the back knee to the board while keeping your feet in line. And move your feet. All right, one more time, keeping your feet in line. All right, move your foot one more time. And scoot it up just a hair for me. And this back foot, scoot back just a hair. Or this front foot. Perfect. All right, whenever you're ready. All right, go ahead and step off the board for me. Now you're going to put your right foot at the 0 and your left heel at the 15.5 right here. All right, put the dowel rod at your spine again, keeping your right hand at the base of your back and the left above by your neck, keeping those 3 points of contact. Go and drop your back knee into a lunge, touching the board. And your foot one more time, keeping your feet straight, upright torso. One more time, this right here. And that looks good. Whenever you're ready. All right. Now we're going to do the ankle clearing. So I'm going to have you put the outside of your left foot touching the kit and the inside of your right foot right in front. Make sure everything's touching. So now I'm going to have you bend your back knee as far forward as you can without lifting your heel. All right, I'm going to have you step on this side. Now put the outside of your right foot touching the board and the left foot directly in front. Now I'm going to have you do the same thing, bending your back knee as far as you can while keeping your heel down. Any pain with either of those? Where did you feel the stretch? In the back on both sides. All right, now I'm gonna take this for you for just a moment. So you hold your hand out for me. Measure your hand. All right, now go ahead and turn around, feet together. Now I'm gonna have you put your hands to the side with making a fist. Put your thumb inside. All right, now taking your right hand, lifting it above your head and then down your back, and your left hand underneath and up your back. And one smooth controlled motion without moving any of your other parts, whenever you're ready. All right, one smooth controlled motion. All right, so now I'm gonna have you do the same thing on the other side. So I'm gonna have you put your left hand above your head and then down your back, and your right hand up your back, whenever you're ready. One more time. One more time. Whenever you're ready. All right. So now face towards me one more time. So now put your right hand on your left shoulder. Now lift your elbow. Any pain? All right, do the same thing on the other side. Lift your elbow. Any pain? No. All right, now I'm gonna have you lay on the floor with your head on this side and your feet on this side, putting the backs of your knees on the board. Do you care if I palpate your hip? That's fine. All right, now put your feet together and your arms out to your sides, palms up. So what I'm going to have you do is lift your left leg up as far as you can while keeping your toes pointing towards the ceiling and your legs straight, and this is in contact with the board, whenever you're ready. Keeping a straight leg whenever you're ready. One more time. All right. Over to this side. I'm going to do the same thing on this side. Do you care if I palpate again? That's fine. I'm going to have you do the same thing, feet together for me, toes at the ceiling, and this time you're going to lift your right leg as far as you can while keeping a straight leg. One more time. Keeping a straight leg. All right. I'm going to have you sit up for me, but don't get off the ground. So now I'm going to have you do a tri-stability push-up. So if you want to just lay on your stomach this way. Put your arms out straight in front of you. Now bring your thumbs down to your chin. I'm going to adjust your hands just a little bit. All right, now put your feet together and pull your toes towards your shins. Extend your knees, lift your elbows, and then go into a plank position and then come back down. All right, come back down. Adjust your hands again, make sure they're at your chin. Do the same thing, keeping your torso in one unit. Great. Lift your elbows and go one more time. One smooth unit. All right, back down. Put your arms back out in front of you, and now pull your thumbs down to your shoulders. Great, now put your feet together and pull your toes towards your shins. Extend your knees, lift your elbows, do the same thing. Keeping your body in one smooth unit. All right, so now I'm gonna have you put your arms straight ahead again. Now pull your hands down under your shoulders. So now extend both your elbows and your torso up like a cobra position. Any pain? No. Nope. All right, you can sit up for me. I'm going to have you straddle the board and make sure that your hands and your knees and your toes are touching the board. I'm going to make sure your wrists are underneath your shoulders. And scoot your knee back just a hair so it's under your hips. I'm going to move. Now keeping all 3 points of contact, I want you to fully extend your right arm and your right leg at the same time. Bring it back, touch the outside of your right ankle, extend one more time and come back to starting position whenever you're ready. So you're back in starting position. Make sure you maintain all 3 points of contact. Maintaining all 3 points of contact. Let me scoot your leg back just a hair. All right. One more time. Nope. All right, now we're going to do the same thing on the other side. And now extend both your left arm and your left leg at the same time. Touch the ankle, extend one more time and come back to starting position. Make sure you're maintaining that 3 points of contact whenever you're ready. Keeping 3 points of contact one more time. All right, go ahead and sit off the board for me and sit down on your heels. Let me just test it. Now lower your chest to your knees and stretch out your arms as far as you can, like the child's pose. Any pain here? Nope. All right, you can sit up for me, and that concludes the FMS screening.